Hello everyone, welcome to biology class. So in this tutorial we'll talk about two different topics. First is agrochemical waste and its management, and second we'll talk about what is radioactive waste and how can we treat them. So we'll start from the agrochemical and its effect. So after this green revolution, the use of fertilizers and pesticides has increased in many fold. Everywhere everybody wants to use different kinds of fertilizers and different kind of pesticides, but these two things, one is the target thing and one is non-target thing. So the target for these pesticides and these insecticides should be increasing the quality of the soil, increasing the micronutrient, the macronutrient of the soil, increasing the property of the soil. But what it do otherwise, it do increase the quality of the soil, but at the same time what it does is this pesticides and fertilizer, it actually destroys the non-targeted organism, the microorganism, the flora, the fauna, the nearby of the trees or the plants. It affects them. Other than that, if it goes into the water, we have read about biomagnification. The concentration of these DDTs or these biopesticides and this these fertilizers, it will increase and get accumulated in the different tropic level, and as we know there is no enzyme to digest this. So these pesticides and insecticides, it will remain in the system, it will get accumulated, and finally it interferes the biosystem, or it interfere the metabolism of the living organism. So first thing is this using of these pesticides and insecticides, it targets the non-targeted organism, it destroys the flora and fauna of the soil. Second thing is it causes biomagnification, wherein the pesticides are not digestible, it actually increase in many more folded, and then it causes the biochemical process, it inhibits the biochemical process of the living system. Third is, if it is if when it goes to the water, it actually causes the eutrophication also. Increase in the nutrient quality of the water, it actually brings more and more plants, the algal blooms, the other organisms. Then this causes the BOD to reduce, it increases the temperature of the water, it increases actually the decomposition process inside the water, and eventually it leads to the accelerated eutrophication. This is also called cultural eutrophication. So these are the three basic effects of the agrochemicals. So what is this agrochemical? Basically the chemicals which is used in the agriculture, the pesticides and the insecticides. So these are the three effects. Now we will talk about a case study wherein a person called Ramesh Chandra Dagar, he was actually from the Sonipat. Now what is interesting over here is he did not focus on one thing. What he actually did is he started from the beekeeping, he goes with the dairy industries, he also have the water in the water harvesting system, the water treatment system, then composting, he do the composting by himself, and also he does the agriculture. So from beekeeping, water industry, water harvesting, then this agriculture practices, and similarly the dairy management, the composting thing, all the things he do in a chain. Now what will happen over here is the waste from one industry can be used in the other different industries. So through this water harvesting system, the clean water can be produced and we can go through the fishing or fish culture. So the waste which is produced from the dairy industry can be composed and then used in the agriculture practices. So he actually started with the something called integrated organic farming. He did not use any fertilizers or any pesticides or insecticides. Rather, he actually found a chain system wherein he took beekeeping, dairy management, agriculture practices, composting, everything in a chain, and he used the waste of one industry into the different industry. Now because of this, he actually registered many kind of biofertilizer. He actually saved lots of money also in this process, and now he actually formed a club. This club is actually Haryana Kisan Welfare Club, and now more than 500 people are the member of it, wherein this Ramesh Chandra Dagar, he actually helped the Kisan, he helped the other people to understand how this chain system can work and how the waste is created from one industry can help in promoting the another industry. This is all about the agrochemical waste and its treatment. And we did study about the case study when in a person, he actually used the agriculture organic farming wherein he doesn't use any pesticides and insecticides. Rather, he actually go through a chain system to eliminate these pesticide and insecticide practices. Now we'll talk about the radioactive waste. See, after the using of the radioactive, it is thought to be a waste, but it still have some radioactive property in it. So starting from the little diseases, starting from a little mutation, it actually a lethal to an organism. So this actually starts with the, initially we think that this is only for the good thing, this is only for the welfare of the individual, but starting from the 3 Mile Island incident, which is in the Pennsylvania in the USA, then this Chernobyl incident, also the Fukushima incident, these are the places where actually what happened is the bioreactor of this nuclear reactor, actually it is a nuclear bioreactor. Now what happened is this melting of this reactor happened, and due to that the leakage started. Now this leakage, because of this leakage, I think around 6,000 people actually died, and many people got injured during this incident. So handling the nuclear waste is actually associated with two parts. One problem is the leakage of the nuclear waste, and second problem we have to deal with the disposal, how and where to be disposed. So to cure this, what is actually done is, so rather than throwing it here and there, it is it is said that we must store all the waste. So how it is stored is deep 500 meter surrounded from the rock, it is stored. But still there are many people who actually doesn't like this, doesn't support this. Now there is one question in the NCERT which says that why do you think the method of disposable is not agreeable? Now in method of disposable, what we are doing, we are just putting all these waste down to the earth. Now why it is not agreeable by some people? So it is not agreeable because although it is a waste, but it do have some radioactive property in it, and which can cause mutation and little skin cancer and other diseases, and that is the reason it is not agreeable by the people. So this is all about the topic. We'll just revise it once. We studied about the agrochemical waste, wherein use of insecticide and pesticides causes the threat to the non-targeted organism. Second point, it causes eutrophication, and third point, it causes biomagnification. We studied about the case study wherein the Ramesh Chandra Dagar, he uses the organic integrated system wherein he does beekeeping, he does agriculture, he do dairy management, he do composting, and he uses the waste from one industry to treat the other industry. Then he also associated with a club, with the Haryana Welfare Club, and in that many members are there, and he is teaching all this method to other people. We talk about the radioactive waste. The problem with radioactive waste is, first of all, the leaking problem, and second one is the storing problem, the disposal problem. So if we try to dispose also, it do have some radioactive radioactive property in it, which actually cause little more threat to the individual which surrounds them, which lives to the nearby area. So this is all about this lesson. We'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.